Hello, boys and girls, and everything between and beyond. My name is V, and welcome back to Tales of the Black Forest. And we have a choice ahead of us. And I think I'm gonna take the left one first. And I don't know if this will be the last episode, or there will be this and another. But there's only one way to figure out, and that's to continue. Yes. Final coming home. The receptacle for film reels. Notice attached to the resemblance for film reels. After inserting film, please go to the view screen to confirm the film's positioning. Place the film inside. Yes. With layers of dust on it. Screen shaking of the state of the film, display showing a negative on that looks a bit strange. It rotating up arrows to move the cursor. I was not really prepared for that. Kiratani, why are you here? Kiara-chan, thank you. You can speak now? The minute you turn on a projector, all the curses were lifted. Kiara-chan, I'm really touched that you could trust me with your heart, but sorry. I promise you that I tell you the truth after the curse is lifted. But the truth is too heavy for you, so I can't tell you the truth. Sorry. Kiratani? The scenery outside the window is so familiar. It's a train I took to go home. I seem to have woken up from a long dream. Cannot remember what happened in my dream. That name I called just now. Kiratani. Who is that person? So, that's what you call blue balls ending. Ice bear? Well, kind of relieved and not disappointed, but kind of sad that one of the endings are that short. I was kind of hoping that there would be more, but I believe the other ending will be a lot longer. There's a picture in my book. Oh. Wait. Ending 1. Coming home. I do wonder. Well, since that was very short, let's do the other one immediately. Yes. Finale. Blossom and snowflakes. Kya-chan, are you here to play the film? Yes, Yume. Baku, I need to trouble the two of you. Kya-san, you did us a big favor. This is nothing more. Just stand here. Baku will send you to sleep first, before he bring you to the film's world. First, close your eyes. Take a deep breath and relax slowly. Baku's connecting the film to your consciousness. Do you feel sleepy yet? As expected, Kya-san is brought to Kuromori Town in her dream now. Shades continue to rise, and you are still waiting, but early enjoy the early benefits. Fukuoka Investment Company is dedicated to providing you with the most professional financial service. This is the best time, and there are unlimited opportunities. Hirata Investment Company, your brokerage is open for a consultation. Land! We need more land. Let the tall buildings rise like the bamboo in spring. The cold winter is coming. Your Japan's economy is facing a crisis. Please invest rationally. These warnings were completely drowned out by the crazy speculative behavior. There's a dog hair page here. Let's uncover the canvas. The papers has some graffiti on it. Papa took Mom and me to go for an outing together. Cover the canvas. Sure. Door is locked. Facts. Kara-san, although the company has already developed a more effective growth compound than water of abundance, the bigger value in the watermelon Shashikari Mura is the brand and word of mouth. The company believes there is a real need to invest in the development of a factory in Shakanakimura. It can even be said to be urgent. In addition, the company is going to buy more land for real estate and tourism projects. This will also require Kihara-san to conduct a risk assessment further. Kihara-san conversion and to the company will be remembered well by all staff in this company. 1986. A fact: all the villagers in Shikanakimura believe in a god called Hoshin, and they think the land is a gift from the god, so they cannot develop the land. It will not be easy to convince them to build a factory in the village. However, the person in charge of the railway transport system in Shikanamura, Matsusama-san, supports the plan to build a factory and will help to pursue more villagers to support the factory's construction. 1987, Kiara Raseshi. Diary with fine handwriting. Today's my birthday. Mama Papa took a family photo together. So, there's a cute rabbit stick on the diary. Keisha, from today onwards, you will also have the house key. Please look after it well. Oishan, father, mother, look at the camera. Let's see, something like that. Look at my left. No, look at the lens. Ah, alright. There's a key hanging in front of my chest, a picture of me. Then a key to my home. Papa, Mama, and I lived in a small house. Door is locked. Open the door. Yes. Ah, alright, I see. I'm back. An old shoe cabinet. Rusty hanger. Demolition announcement. In order to build a reservoir, demolition work will be carried out on the Shikarakimura and the surrounding area by the end of this year. To avoid accident, residents are asked to keep away from Shanakimura. Thus the telephone. Use Neisha. A calendar that has turned yellow. Without plants. Big hole on the floor. Alright, I think it's time to use Nanara. Yes. This telephone can be used for Nensha. Nair. Kirshan, you plan to use Nesha? I want to know what exactly happened at home before the car accident. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Hey, Seishi, any progress on the factory? We sealed the deal. Wonderful. How should we really listen to our prayers? In that case, you won't be that busy in the future. The company's hoping that I could stay here for a while and evaluate other real estate projects. But they also agreed that I should take a break. We can finally take Kiara to Hokkaido. She will be so excited as she can't sleep. Senshi, what's wrong? Nothing. I guess I'm tired. Ayoka, I'm spending more time with you and our kid from now on. It's just like that time when you suddenly realized you wrote the wrong answers to a certain question after an exam is over. You thought you are worrying too much over nothing. But reality would eventually develop from worries. In the end, there came irrevocable tragedy. In the late 1990s, a bubble burst. Ayoka, take Kashin with you and get out of here quickly. Seshi, what happened? The project on the factory is cancelled. Why? The stock market crashed and the company cancelled most of its real estate projects. People Shinakaka Village will hear the news soon. We're here and we can't stay here any longer. Ayoko, you and Kashi will need to leave first. Bring your most important things with you and leave the rest aside. Here's a key to the car. I'll meet you at the Shikoyo station. Seishi, what about you? There are lots of vital internal documents in the study. I can't let them fall into other people's hands. I'll look for you when I have dealt with those documents. Seishi, take care. Kashi-chan, the company hopes that you can get rid of those project documents. We have transferred half of the payment to your account. After it's done, you will also receive an extra payment beside the remaining half. For the last sum of money, I made the biggest mistake in my life. Don't let this crook run away! Bastard, we spent all of our savings to invest in the factory. Now it's all gone! Take this crook and his family to offer a sacrifice to Hoshin. Damn, his family's got away. What are all of you doing? Chief, this crook kept talking about building a factory, but he conned all the villagers of their savings. Several villagers have committed suicide because they went bankrupt. It's this crook's fault. But Tsushiyama, don't forget you're also the one who started it. Back then, you were the most vocal one when you talked about building that factory. I signed that project contract, so I'm also responsible for that. Jingu-sama told us that the village need to be united now. We have weeded times that were more difficult than this. This time, we can definitely weather it too. I will hold a meeting with everyone to discuss our next steps. Everyone, just go back for today. Sorry, I didn't lie to all of you. I didn't anticipate any of this. Just leave. Jungu-sama wants you to leave. Besides, there was a car accident in the suburbs in Kuromori-town. It's your car. How is my family? Your daughter's seriously injured and doctors are rushing to save her now. How is Ayako? When the villager got there, the car was on fire. Your wife didn't manage to get out. I specialized in economics at the best university. Economic theory, analogical model. I could name them all. I believe I'm doing a respectable job. My knowledge, my brain could bring happiness to people. However, I'm just one of a million fanatics at a time. I couldn't even fulfill the wishes of my loved ones. Happiness should be treasured, but I threw it on the ground and allowed it to shatter. No. Villager, it's all your fault. All my savings are gone. Liar. What you said happened before the accident. Kiritani, why are you here? Kari-chan, you're finally here. You can speak now? Curse is still there, so I still can't speak. You're just hearing the voice from my heart. Is it because I didn't choose to play the film with the projector? Yes, the curse could only be lifted when the film is played on the projector. You don't need to blame yourself, because I told you no matter what you choose, I will support you. But to be honest, I hope you wouldn't regain these memories. These memories are too heavy for you. Shikanaki village decided that because of my father. It was fated to be a tragedy. Your father and the villagers in Shikanaki village. They were fanatics of that era. They were also the victims of that time. Kiratani, who are you and why are you here? How did you know all this? Oh. I promise you I will tell you the truth when everything is over. The truth started from the distant past. This is Ghost Train? Ghost Train is a product of one's consciousness. It connects the memories between now and the past. We can look for the truth hidden in the past through the train. 100 years ago, girl was born in a mining family in Shikanagi village. This girl is Hoshin reincarnation. She already possessed unusual powers as a child. But those powers didn't bring her status or honor. On the contrary, those powers made her suffer from loneliness and misery for 100 years. Zeikatikan-san, you look listless today. I'm about to go to a distant land. Oh, Skattige-san, where are you going? The war has begun. This car is commandeered to transport soldiers to the front line. Oi-san, live your life well. Oji-san, live your life well. Stick with it until the war is over. It's her! She's the yoka my papa is talking about. Mama said she's already in her 30s. She looks so young because she sucks human lives. I'm not a yokai. Filthy yokai, get out of the village and do not come back again. Hey, you little bastards! These yokas practices black magic. Oishan, it's alright now. Sekitan-san, thank you. Kids nowadays are really impolite. Oji-san, don't take it too hard. Sekita-san, I'll pray for you until you come back. I will definitely come back. I'm still wanting to hear your stories about the outside world. Your stories are fascinating. You might even become a famous writer like Natsume Soseki. Ah. After the war erupted, all the men in Shikai village went to the front line. The village was threatened with famine and death for some time. With the god of abundance powers, gold saved many villagers from the crisis. Faith in the god of abundance gradually became prominent at Shikanaki village. The girl was honored as Jingo by the villagers. I walk very slowly. Shikati-san has gone to the front line. Jingu-sama is here. Jingu-sama, please accept our gratitude. Where is Seikatan-san? Seikatan-san? He lives in the railway wagon in Shikanaki village. Where is that wagon? That wagon was bombed by enemies when it took us to the front line. The bombing rained like fire, destroying the bridge as the wagon was moving across, and all the people on the wagon fell into the river. Just when we thought we were going to die from drowning, an invisible force pulled us to the bank. Those who worship ocean didn't drown. The other soldiers drowned in the river. Ocean-sama protected us. He saved us. Ocean-sama gave us a chance to kill our enemies. We will always believe in Ocean-sama. They were sharing as loud as the wind. Jingo looked at those devout followers helplessly. She was pushed to the pedestal and revered by the masses. However, she became more lonely than ever. Deities can step into the affairs of humans too much. This rule is natural. Jingo broke the rule. Jingo. She used the good god of abundance power to bring so many benefits to Shikanaki village. Crops grow really fast. But there's a price to pay in order to get deity's favors. A living human would need to be sacrificed each year on the hosting ritual. Back in that era, many old people volunteered to give their lives. Thus, Shikanaki village developed at an amazing speed after the war. 11 people sacrificed life during that period. The watermelons this year look so good. People are going to love it. Let me check whether the watermelons are ripe before everyone comes. There are people's voices from the watermelon. Hey, I heard Ginger-sama's already in the 80s. She just looks like a 10-year-old girl. Haven't you heard? She sucks human lives to stay young. Is there such a thing? People dare not go near Jingu-sama, or the life might be sucked. Water of abundance watermelon, so yummy. There are people voices from watermelon. I heard our neighbor wants to give up farming. Tell me about it. The stock market is so profitable now. Hey, do you think Ocean could help us predict on stocks? Idiot, Ocean isn't capable of anything except getting watermelons to grow quickly. There are people always inside of watermelon. This year, Ocean's ritual is round the corner. The village headman said that no one is volunteering to be sacrificed. People lead comfortable lives now. There are no disasters who want to sacrifice themselves. Oh, Oi-chan, sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. This mask over my eyes, I didn't notice, One-san. It's alright. By the way, you need to eat more spinach, One-san. You look weak. Even a kid like me could knock you down. Mama said eating spinach would help me grow stronger. You wouldn't fall down so easily if you're healthy. Thank you for your concern. I will eat more spinach. What are you doing? Younger-sama, I'm sorry, my child didn't mean to offend you. Doesn't matter. She just been bumped into me by accident. It's good for kids to be active. Oh my, this kid would actually bump into Jingu-sama. I'm really sorry about that. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You're so forgiving. I suddenly remember I have errands around Jingu-sama. Please excuse us. Ingo understood it from the woman's flustered expression. The villagers never stopped fearing her. The kind of fear accompanied Jingo to the pedestal. Then it became awe. Just when Jingo thought she would be alone forever, someone entered her world. The view here is really nice. Excuse me, I'm new here. Can you tell me how to get to Shikanaki village? Go straight ahead and walk through the forest. Then cross the wooden bridge and you'll be there. Thank you. Why are you going to Shikanaki village? My husband is making an inspection at Shikanaki village, but he forgot to take his bento. I'm delivering it to him. This man takes his work very seriously, but when it comes to his personal life, he's always so absent-minded. Right, Sonigiri is a specialty from my hometown. I made too many. I'll share some with you. You should try it. It tastes great. Are you alright? Did you have an argument with your family? It's fine. Take your time. I still have a lot of onigiri. Huh. I thought you wouldn't come today. You've been waiting for me? I also bought delicious onigiri today. How is it? Yummy. I'll be here every day until my husband's work is complete. Thank you. You know, you remind me of my daughter. She's several years younger than you. My biggest wish is to see her grow up happily. I don't know what you've been through, but if it happened to my daughter, I'd be so sad. So you don't need to thank me. That's what parents should do. May I know what your husband's doing at Shikanaki Village? He's an investment consultant. Company wants to build a food processing factory in Shikanaki Village, and he's in charge of assessing the risk. I heard a lot of villagers are against the plan to build a factory, so it's quite difficult for him to convince the villagers. Maybe you could pray at the Hoshin ritual. Hoshin would answer a lot of prayers. Perhaps he would be touched by your sincerity and make that plan for a factory to go more smoothly. I remember my husband mentioned Hoshin before, but I'm not a follower of Hoshin. But my prayers still work. Hoshin likes those who are truly sincere, even if you're not a follower. As long as you pray wholeheartedly, he will definitely help you. Then I'll definitely give it a shot. Right, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Kihara Ayoko. My name is Kitakani Yuki. Oh. Jingu lied to Ayoko. Yugo made up her name, Kiratani Yuki. Jingu had already forgotten her own name a long time ago. Besides, God of Abundance wouldn't confer his mighty power so easily. Jingu decided to help Ayoko in her own way. Jingu-sama, what are you doing in such a place? This is a good place to watch a movie. If you want to see a movie, you can get someone to arrange. I can get someone to arrange that. It's damp and dark here. What if you get injured? Watanabe, relax. By the way, come over here and check this out. Watanabe, what do you see? I see a movie, and I've seen that before. What else? Jingu-sama, forgive me. I can't see anything besides that. Do you see those villagers who are watching the film? Ah, yes. They look happy, right? I remember when the real estate developer wanted to build that theater at Shikanaki Village. The previous village headman opposed it strongly. In the end, the theater was built at Komori Town, but the villagers have to go to Komori Town every time they want to see a movie. Jingu-sama? Watanabe, I know you and some villagers have objections to the factory. But once the factory is built, the village could find stable jobs and increase their income. What's more, I can feel my body aging already. How come? It started quite some time ago. I think my health is getting worse. My memory is not as good as before. Even that yokai I met during my childhood, he's my only friend. but I can't remember his name now. I don't know if I can still watch over this village for much longer. I heard that company would make the fruits grow better and let the villagers become richer. Isn't that what I have been doing all the time? Jingu-sama. Watanabe, I watched you grow up. It must be odd to hear me say these. Not at all, Jingu-sama. I always respected you. Thank you, Watanabe. I trust you the most. So please, reconsider the factory. Jingu is a gentle and kind person. But she never realized that her kindness would lead to a tragedy. Ayoko! Kirayotani, I can't move. Can you help me? Take Kashin out. Take her to a safe place. Yes, Ayoko. Come back soon to save you. Although Jingle looked young, her body was as old as a 70-year-old person. She used up all her strength to save Kihara-chan. Don't worry, I'm going to rescue Ayoko now. As Jingo was about to save Ayoko, she found out that the car was already engulfed by the fire. Ayoko, you and Kashin will need to leave first. Bring your most important things with you and leave the rest aside. Here's the key to the car. I'll meet you at Shikyo Station. Ayoko, don't go out. Seishi, take care. Why did it turn out this way? Nensha can bring people back to life. You know that very well, don't you? Kashin-chan, have you packed your things? I still have a few dolls. No need to take them. I will buy them for you again. Mama, where are we leaving this place? Kashi-san, Pop's already finished his work here, so we need to leave this place. Don't you want to go to the seaside? We can go to Sapporo and stay in a small house by the sea. Your room will be facing the sea, that once you open the window, you can see the seabird flying above the sea. During the weekends, Papa will take us to play on the beach. When you step on the soft sand, you will definitely find it very comfortable. Great! I want to leave there soon. Kashin. Right, Mama, you forgot that. Picture of a Papa, Mama and me is still hanging on the wall. Kajin-san, I will take it now. Jingo didn't try to stop Ayako again. She knew that picture Ayako described had already become a bubble. At this time in Shikanaka village, Hundreds of families were repeating this tragedy. She lamented that nature cannot change death. In the face of a tragedy, nature cannot change anything. Ayako. Kashin. Because Kya-chan sustained heavy injuries, she almost died back then. Kashin, hang in there. Please. You need to live. She can be saved. Just give up. Kashin, Ayoko told me she hoped you could grow up happily. Your life is only just beginning. I won't let you leave this world. Hey, what are you doing? Jingo, you dare to transfer my power to this human? Do you know the price for doing this? Ocean-sama, I have caused countless tragedies. For once, just this once, let me make amends for one tragedy. Hingu-sama, it's dangerous to stay here. Get out! Quick! Skull's still breathing. Where is the ambulance? Hingu-sama, the accident victim has been sent to the hospital. It's dangerous down here. Let's go back. Cast out of these. They're in the projection room. If I didn't ask you. Hingu-sama, I never saw you in the projection room before. Watanabe? Hingu-sama always posed a plan to build a factory. I took the liberty and signed agreement. I'm responsible for it. No, Watanabe, it's my... Hingu-sama! This is the first time I'm defying you after so many years. You have devoted your whole life to Shikunaki village. Now, you can rest. Hingu-sama, you love to tell stories, right? I've been listening to your stories since I was a kid. You also mentioned you want to write scripts and produce films. Go and write your scripts and books. Do anything you like. By then, all of us will support your movies. Don't worry, Shikanaki Village certainly can weather it. So, Hingu-sama, make use of the time you have left and go live your own life. Watanabe. Go and live your own life. These words sound so simple. But to Jingo, it's not going to happen. From that moment when she walked to the altar, she could not have her own life. And her punishment for using God of Abundance power without thinking, God of Abundance stripped Juni of her voice. God of Abundance wanted to issue orders with Jingo's voice. But with the economic bubble, the Kanaki village decided decline is irreversible. Young people have left Shikanaki village and the elderly have passed away one by one. By Palaking worshippers, god of obedience, has met the same fate as Aiko-sama. Whoa. You gave all lives so Shikaki village could prosper. But you ruined Shikaki village in one night. Nobody will forgive you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I heard you were the one who saved Kashin. She's out of danger now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is that so? Great. In the winter of 1994, Yingu passed away. Doesn't seem that long since we last met. How time flies. You didn't change at all. Your skin is still that silky. Look at me. Although I have been dead for years, some wrinkles will pop up around the corners of my eyes earlier. Ayoko, I'm sorry. Why are you saying sorry? I allowed the village headman to approve the factory construction. If I didn't agree to it, none of this would have happened. I see. Kiritani, even if you didn't agree to it, the factory would still be built. If an essential negotiation failed, new companies would still rush into negotiation. I will quote Shenji's words. This is the result of changing times. Changing time is a daunting catalyst. It's making buildings grow from fields. At the same time, they can also turn to ruins instantly. Nobody can resist this kind of force. So it's not your fault. You don't have to apologize to me. I have to thank you instead. Kiritatani, thank you for saving Kashin. Actually, I'm the one who should say thank you. All this while, I thought I could save the masses. When I look back, I was just pleasing them with a deity's power. I hoped that it would get closer to me. I wouldn't treat me as an abnormal person. But the more I helped them, the more scared they were of my powers. After Kashin was saved, Kihara-san kept saying thank you to me while crying. I realized the meaning of my existence for the first time. This feeling is fantastic, but it's too late. It's not too late. You still have unfulfilled wishes, don't you? You must be wondering why I know that. Because the look in your eyes is the same as Seishi's. It's kind of look with a strong desire. When we first met, your eyes looked dull. But now, they're different. They're sparkling. But I'm already... Kiratakani, it's too early for you to come here. Others are paving the road for you to come here. Go and find your way back. It's your own road. My own road? Ayoko, if that road truly exists, try my best to look for it. I'll wait here until you come back. But at that time, please tell me more stories about Cashin. Although God of Abundance is already in deep slumber, most of that power is still in Kihara-chan's body. This power is quite likely to bring God of Abundance back to life at some point. In order to unleash this power, I appeared in front of you. Although my physical body had already turned to dust, pining for you enabled my soul to stay in this world, just like Xeraphina. I wanted to take back the power inside your body, but after that car accident, you left Kumori town. It took me several years to find you in Sapporo. After that, I brought your consciousness here with my remaining powers. That is so to say, the notebook, feather, Nensha, projector. Yes, I lied to you. From the very beginning, you have walked into the trap I have set. Because Hoshin took away my voice, I could only talk to you through the notebook. And the feather and projector in the theater are crucial items to unleash Hoshin's powers. When you first started the projector with Nensha, part of the power from Hoshin had already been drawn out. That power probably refused to leave the host, which caused disruption in Nensha, and you passed out. You're saying my body still has the power from Hoshin? At first, I intended to let you use the projector again and release that power, the rest of that power. But there's no need for that by now. After all the things we have experienced at the theater, and your trust in me, I finally understood that you and I are different. I helped the villagers out of desire and inferiority. I was afraid the villager would leave me out, so I kept giving without any limits. I wanted to gain others people recognition through my generosity. This kind of strong desire fed Hoshin. But you trusted me and helped the other yokais because you make your decision by listening to your heart. So you're not destined to become Hoshin's puppet. Now, there's hardly any power left. It will gradually fade with time. Sorry about that, Kiara-chan. You trusted me, but I lied to you from the very beginning. But I didn't lie to you about the parts as a writer of unsellable books. Writing a book is so much harder than assuming my role as Yingsu. Actually, you don't need to apologize, Kiratani. You gave me Hoshin's power and saved me from the car accident. After losing Hoshin's power, I felt so relieved. Plus, this journey is very interesting. I made a lot of friends and experienced an adventure I wouldn't have dared to imagine previously. This adventure is much fun. I definitely write it in my book. But when Hoshin's power dissipates completely, I can't see the yokai anymore, right? That's right, you will become a normal girl. You will get to know lots of human friends and fit in with them. I believe there are all types of people waiting for you. I believe there are all types of people waiting for you in future, Kiara-chan. Kirikatani, the journey is the most important memory in my life. I committed so many sins and even cheated you, Kiara-chan. In that case, how come it's still an important memory in your life? Kiritani, that Jingu who was once revered by the masses is dead. Person I know is a writer who loves to make up stories. She always lay it in her manuscript. Books don't sell well either. Kiratani Yuki, I'll always remember you. Aww. Thank you, Kihara-chan. I'm so lucky to meet you and your parents. The train is coming. Once you step out of the door and board the train, you will go home. What are your plans after this? A dam will be built here next year. Shikanaki village will be submerged in water forever. Shikanaki village is the place I have protected all my life, so I want to be here until the very last moment. Once the dam is built, I'll travel around the world. Kara-chan, are you still inviting me to Sapporo? Our first stop will be there. Kiratani, I will wait for you. Well then, see you, Kihara-chan. See you. This dreamlike adventure has come to an end. The memories before I was 8 years old are still incomplete. Those memories are probably lost forever. All the stories in this world are like that. Once experienced, you can never turn to the past. Oh my god. Oh. I love this game. It was... Why is this not more popular? Like, such a good conclusion. Such good storytelling, so good. Like, no, maybe not all the characters were amazing, but good characters. And like how the main characters evolve through the story, and how like secrets it's like were resolved, and how like different twists with characters, like the train lady that I thought was good, then assumed were bad, and turned out was not really bad, and god damn. This is why I love RPGs. There are so many hidden gems in this genre. And like I'm gonna let like this like ending to blossom and snowflakes. God damn. I believe this is post game. You haven't had your dinner. I got held up at something on my way home. I still have work to do. You don't need to cook for me. Okay. This is... Aww. How did you... Keishin, where did you get this drawing? An acquaintance. No. Ayoka, who could draw, gave it to me. I see. Keishin, if you get a chance, help me to thank that yokai on my behalf. By the way, I accidentally saw the script for your presentation while looking for the photo frame. May I attend that presentation on reflection on the bubble era? Why are you suddenly interested in this? The presentation will start the day after tomorrow at night. Remember to be there 10 minutes earlier. In addition to the lecture, I will use some technical terms and can give you a book reading list. We cover the fundamentals and will help you get acquainted. Okay. Aww. Thanks to our family and better friends and line friends who have supported us. Thanks to our partners, Sakura Game, for assisting us with translation, marketing, operation. Thanks to all our friends who have provided financial support, economic support into the development of this game. Once again, amazing game. Last but not least, thank you all the players who have played this game. Hope you will find a beautiful adventure game worth cherishing. Oh, I will. Thank you for making this. God damn. Cashin, you brought so many books again. Finish reading the books you have brought earlier? I like these books very much, so I finished reading them in one go. Oh, you are Cashin indeed. You're buying this book too? Seems this isn't the type you usually like. And I never heard of this author called the Xeraphina Yuki. This author is a very important friend of mine. I see. Excuse me for being rude. Komuro Kitan, String Tales of the Black Forest, and Kabui Sensei Kamensha Roku, case files with the false front, the total cost. Oh, I almost forgot. is the description card that comes with Kamen Rosa Ruku. There are a lot of puzzles in this book. You can use the accompanying description card to solve the puzzles. Said that Kobai Sensei invented his unique reading style. The description card. It certainly occurred to me that I have seen this card before in an office at Kumo Kyogyoku. The Goe-san said it was unique description card. Let's say Tiaki says are full of Shiri and Goku, the mastermind behind the gas attack on the theater. Kobaya Sensei is Tamaji S.A.C.? It's a continuation of this game. Like, cause if there is, I'm definitely gonna play it. And that seemed to be a cliffhanger, or maybe it's just, you know, horror game having that kind of ending. I don't know, but I really hope there's another game. But if you have watched through this whole series, thank you so much for doing so, and I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. And let other people know about this game. It definitely deserves a lot more attention than what I've seen it get. Yeah. Thank you for joining me in this adventure. And, well, if you like, subscribe and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.